Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Can we read some from Vilapushmanjali or no?
Now is not my vibration. Question answers. For preparation of Vilapushmanjali, you have to be serious, greedy for that. If you have no greed, it will not work. And that I want to increase. You see? I always say, you are here, and you have to go to here, and you are here. What qualification you require for that? Greed. Desire. And this desire will bring you to here, close. And when it will come close, then you will check both of them what you like. If you like this, stay here. If you like this, go there. What qualification required to go here? I think no qualification required. Your greed is only your qualification. You have to be greedy to reach. What qualification you require to come to Vrindavan? Only your greed.
And the conviction that is very, very valuable, Guru.
Conviction means?
Firm belief.
Yes. Firm desire. That's only. Desire is a greed. What you need something to move here to here. When you want to know this, then you need to understand by books or by philosophy.
Knowledge.
When I have no doubt in knowing this, and I have no doubt in knowing this, the only greed can move. And this is my material body, and this is my spiritual body. I make two parts. It was in one. Material cover to spiritual, but make it two. And now, from material to go to spiritual, how much distance is there? Nothing. Only the greed is not there to be there. Our greed to go out in Kurukshetra, like my brother. So Kurukshetra, only to fight with material thing. Right or not? He's struggling and fighting, Right or not?
Right.
And sometime I watch, if struggling is not there, then they feel there is no life, so peaceful is going on. Why is peace so much? So much happiness and peaceful means my life is no life. So why not to create some problem that again I start from ABCD.
Some spices, Gurudeva.
Some spice.
Some spice.
What spice they put? They start ABCD to start always. One day.
Warrior.
Yes, you see? Always they want to create something, disturbance in their life. I ask my disciples, why you create this problem that you want to start again ABCD? Why? What is the reason? Only sex is the reason. It become old and you want new something. No other reason. So when you change it, then stop this business. You are not successful for that. You failure.
बाबा तुम मुमा के डॉक्टर को नहीं
जाओ और किसी को बैठा दो उसको
गोपाल के बैठा देते हैं
गोपाल को बैठा दो या गाय वाले को बैठा दो कितने कहाँ ले जा रहे हो
खान है ना खान का डॉक्टर
कहाँ का है
उधर है बैठा उसको दवाई शूट करते हैं
कितना पैसा लेता है
तो 80 रुपया लेते हैं
रुको जय राधे इसमें this is the thing.
We cannot increase this desire by force.
Which one?
Greed.
Desire for attaining this rupa.
Force, no, important. Force will not work here.
No.
Then it will be Vaidhi Bhakti. Lovingly moving is a Raga Bhakti. Means you cannot force that I will chant 64 rounds. I will go every day to Mangala Arati. You have to watchful to yourself how much your greed is growing. How much you moving for that. And watch yourself to you, not to others. Forget watching others. Yeah. Watch yourself. And watchful to yourself where I am moving. And what is my greed, where I have to move. That is the spiritual way. No by pressure. Where I am moving and what is my desire to do. Then you will judge yourself, really I am honest in my desire or just I show this also as per my old habit. We have to honest with ourselves.
Nirmat Saranam Sadhu.
Yeah.
It's only for honest people.
Honest means I have to check myself. Even Guru will check but not studying you. His spiritual master will check. Sometime he will slap with hard word to break your false ego and to mind jumping. Yesterday I say, mind jumping will, if you want to control, is chanting only. And want to come out from the false ego, you start serving. Serving will bring out from the false ego, and chanting will bring your mind fixed. two things. You see? You can fix your mind, but the false ego, not easy to remove. And this is all natural thing. I say, why I will do this? No, do this. What is the problem? But who will suffer with the false ego? I will suffer with my false ego. Who will suffer with mind jumping? I will have to suffer it. Nobody will suffer. My children will suffer, I will suffer with that. If I want to come out from my suffering and my family suffering, I have to balance myself. Check.
Clear.
Very simple. That is raga, loving. I want to give love to all. If I cannot love myself, I cannot love my family, where I will love to outside. And these two difficulty block us to be religious, because it's too difficult to do, I have to work for myself. And religious life, show work,
External.
showing business. I do to Mangalarti, again I will sleep. I will do all nonsense after that. Nobody will bother. I attend, I become nice devotee. Like this, showing business for everything. And the same moment, I am like a marginal. What I do the good thing, same thing I do the bad things also. Because the hidden desires are there. And I think that I am a religious. So my nature, more and more creating suffering for myself. And Rag Bhakti start, only two friends make enemy to the friend. They are your enemies. What is enemy? Mind is your enemy and friend. Make the friendship with the mind. Manasiksha. And this only can go by chanting. And second thing is your false ego. False ego can be a balanced by service. If you start serving with your hand to everyone, automatic false ego will get. Check. So Radha Dasyam is both. In Radha Dasi, you get the name also to chant, and you get the false ego automatic to remove. That is the mercy of Radha Dasi. Without do nothing, you will be no false ego and no any
Religious show.
no mind jumping. Why? Religious show will go. Religious show is my body, material body. And a spiritual body is inner than material body. So there is no show. When you enter in your spiritual body, the show is over. Because show is happening from the material body. Senses are also disturbing in material body. Mind is enemy because I am using my material body. When you come to the same spiritual body, mind become your favorable. Chitta vritti. one word in Hindi, chitta vritti. Chitta means my mind. Vritti will become favorable to me. And not only that, to my spiritual body can change this chitta vritti. And when it will change, the material work will be also very positive and very calculative. You balance in, then it balance outside. If you know balance inside, outside not can reach to the inside. That is the spiritual life. There is nothing out than this. And what we do, that is religious practice. Like some Muslim become Christian, Christian become Muslim, Christian become Hindu. It's nothing. Religion changing, all ritual you have to do it. Somebody use different words, different place, but is religion changing. Religious, I can be a good person, but not a spiritual person. Huh? Good person and a spiritual person is a different. That has to understand. We think that I am religious, I am a spiritual. Huh? I ask from you, you come from Christian background. What is priest in Catholic Church? Is spiritual or religious?
Bank.
Huh?
Bank counter.
Huh? Religious, huh?
Yeah.
They know. And what about Jesus? He was a spiritual or religious? Why? You see, connection make you spiritual. They're like a Ram Sarup is coming here. He's a priest. What you will say? He's a spiritual or religious? I'm asking to you. And if you see the Kesab Baba, he's religious or spiritual? Why?
Because he's connected.
Connected.
There are some priests also connected now.
Rare.
But some of them, yeah.
Some of them is there. That is rare to find out.
They hide.
Hiding is very good if they have to do this. Why they become priests? To become a spiritual and give the right way. But for the money, they are not giving the right way. Right or not? If they will make a spiritual, no, why they will get the money?
Reject it out.
Huh? अगर राम स्वरूप स्पिरिचुअल बन जाएगा तो कौन उसको दक्षिणा देगा? When your priest becomes spiritual, then who will pay him dakshina? Who will give money to him? Nobody. He has to be religious to say that you have a problem and I can only solve your problem. Then he's a priest. And a spiritual will say, there is no problem. Problem is created by us. I have to improve and problem is gone. I create the problem and I can remove the problem. we have so much inside power in my spiritual identity. The problem, you can create one inverse yourself. So much power. Right? That is the spiritual power. Priest can only create one collection for the church, but the Jesus create whole inverse. His love is known by that. And priest is happy with one church. You see this? But you say to Jesus to sit in the church and be like a priest, he cannot do that. He don't know which time what to do. But they are very perfect in the timing and all paraphernalia. Different people. They become mad. A spiritual person are mad and little crazy also.
Jesus came and broke this.
You see? He entered in the temple and he started throwing out. People say, he's a very crazy guy. Why he throw out anything from the temple? He said, what's this? He's selling in the business? Or what is this? And he started throwing out. He said, this is not a place of business. This is a place of love. Exchange the love. This is the place for that. अब कुछ और नहीं बचा, माता जी से डांट सुनाना और हमको बदनाम करना।
मैं माता जी को मनाता हूँ, मुझे 4 दिन की गैप चाहिए महाराज जी।
पागल नहीं बना।
महाराज जी गाल छत डालना मुझे बहुत जरूरी है, सब सामान आ गया, नहीं तो नक्शा वाला सब तोड़ जाएगा। मुझे गिन के आज समय 4था दिन तक का मौका।
टाइल लगाने में
पिंकू मैं आपको बता दिया, पिंकू अलग है, नहीं आएगा।
एक दिन में खत्म होगा।
नहीं आएगा भैया।
क्या हो गया?
वो अलग ठेका ले लिया मुझसे अलग, वो नहीं आएगा। मैंने खूब कह लिया भैया ने।
ठीक है, तुम अपना कर दो ना एक दिन का।
मुझे आज से 4 दिन गिफ्ट दीजिए।
छोटा सा कमरा तो है।
और कमरा नहीं, मुझे मालूम है
सब काम
2 दिन लगेगा। मेरा सबरे काम हो गया,
सब काम रुक जाएगा। पेंट वाला कहते
वो सब काम हो जाएंगे। मुझे 4 दिन की गैप दीजिए।
तो टाइल क्यों लाए फिर?
अब ले आए, मतलब हमें सोचा हो जाएगा, पर
इसका होगा क्या कि 4 दिन का गैप जिस होगा कि ढालना तो ढाल दो,
नहीं बहुत नुकसान हो जाएगा।
हम जान रहे हैं, उधर पकड़ लेगा ना,
पकड़ लेगा। मैं रात दिन के अंदर काम है 3 दिन की। आज सेटिंग से सामान गिर गया, अभी से सेटिंग लगाएंगे तो 2 दिन में सेटिंग लगा देंगे, 4थे दिन हम ढाल देंगे, तीसरे दिन।
तो खाने पत्थर का छत डाल?
नहीं वारसी किया, सब 3 मंजिल के हिसाब से बनाएंगे।
हम भी जाके वहीं रहेंगे।
घर का प्लास्टर इतना अच्छा किया है।
नहीं अच्छा कर दिया।
अच्छा तुम किसी से पकड़ के करवा दो भाई।
अगर हो गया कोई, अगर मान गया मुझसे तो मैं माता जी वाला करा ही दूंगा। करवा दो। अच्छा मैं महाराज जी स्विच ऑफ रखूंगा, जो मुझे कहीं कोई काम करने देगा नहीं। अच्छा
तो हमको करवा दो माता जी वाला।
नीचे रहोगे तो उसका रंग वाले का काम हो जाएगा, छोड़ के करना।
देखो नहीं ठीक रहेगा ना।
ठीक मैं
भेज के करवा दो, भेज के करवा दो।
मैं कोशिश करता हूँ।
Understand? Now you decide what you want. That is the thing. That is greed. Without greed, not possible.
Good if are there some in between.
And this greed only come with greedy people.
Yeah, that's its going.
Like if you not love to gambling, if you make the friend 5 gamblers, you will be gambling master. So greedy people you don't know to drink alcohol, only sit with the alcoholics, He will say, one drop only take. One peg is only medicine, my dear. Don't bother. You will take one peg. And they say, beer is one glass, nothing. Either like a water, you will clean your, and then you will take one glass. And after some days, what happening? Jai Ho! Jai Shri Ram.
I just stay here.
Jai Ho! Nine. Come and sit here, Maharaj.
I sit here.
Yeah. No. No, you not possible. There is no, it's the way. That is the way, Maharaj. This is the way. Many will come
Please
now.
sit here.
This place, Maharaj. I want this. This is perfect.
This is your place.
So
Here, please.
this will say that. So if lusty people make association, I cannot leave it where you like. Sit down. Lusty people, if you want to be a lusty, you become lusty people's friend. And he is lusting to enjoy his senses, he will automatically learn that. Right or not?
Yes.
So similarly, you take the spiritual lusty association, then you will become a spiritual lusty. That is the only way. Only lusty. Lust is very important. I glorify lusty people. I was also very lusty. And this lusty bring to Radha Mart. Honestly, I say, when I was here, I was living here, I have no connection with him. I start going whole Vrindavan traveling. One morning I take up, in beginning, first time, I took one chadar, one dhoti that I bind like a Babaji's, and I cover, and sometimes sleeper, no sleeper, I'm traveling whole place. Traveling. Because I was not attached here. I have no relation with him. Then I go other place to make relation. And I go to Radha Vallabh temple, I very much like. I go to Bihariji, then all more like, because the opulence I like. Because I have no relation here anywhere, but I like the opulence. I go to the Prabhupada, Krishna Vallabh, I like, wow, beautiful. I want to live here. I go to Ras Leela and I sit all the time there, whole day, taking some outside shop, go and eat and again sit. Sometimes they think some sadhu bring me to prasad, I eat. They give me, I eat, and again I sit there, lie down there in the floor. Like this, going on and on. When I got the Gurudev, and he developed relation with me, and by listening Hari Katha, when my relation developed this, I start moving outside slowly. What I see, I want to do for my Radha. What I see, I want to do for him. I want to see. Because when relation develop, then I become very lusty here. And this lust make me more intense. So this is the luck. When I read the Narayan Maharaj book, then greedy, he said, become greedy. It's the same. Lusty, greedy, it's the same. Means you become so fixed that you see only one thing. That is the meaning. And Jit Dekho, Tit Sham Mai, where I see, my dear, I see you only. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you see, He was very lusty, very crazy, very mad. Why? Because of the love of Krishna, in the mood of Radhika. So you have to take one mood to be lusty. Then this Guru Kripa happen, he create more lust when he give the mood, what mood to keep, then it increase more. That is the way. Guru Kripa, Sadhu Sangha, like Krishnandra Sangha, Vaishnav Sangha, changed my life. And their Sangha, all of you Sangha. Every moment I want to be a student to learn every day. One day I am sitting and one of my disciples, he says something. I said, wow. Now again I learned one thing. I did forget that my mind is not working. I said, you see, why not we can learn from my disciple? They all are teaching. Is in Guru is inside you. You not talking. Gurudev is talking from you to me to teach. Everywhere is Guru Tattva. Guru is talking. Hello, my dear. So, huh?
Too small, Maharaj.
Now is a mercy. They are giving me a small place to do bhajan.
It's like when you come in Europe.
No, stayed in Vrindavan, watch Radha Mohan. I sit here, you sit in my chair. It will be very nice, I'm telling you. Now they want to listen to you. I say my lusty things. What to do? We have to be honest with us.
Maharaj, what did your disciple say?
He's like a crazy man. Only talk one subject. I said, what? I forget other subject, what to do? I have no other subject, remember now. Only one subject. What to do? Before I have many ideas. I prepared many subjects, but now slowly my mind is not working.
Very full of plans, different plans. I would so
What to do, my dear? And you not want to help me? They have a... Always I talk about my son.
Sadhu.
Acha Maharaj, what lust you had when you used to go to Krishna Balaram temple, Baki?
Opulence, beautiful, very nice. My place is so small, nobody comes to me. Here all the time people are coming. Is nothing activities here. All like this.
But you see now, Maharaj, there's no enough room.
You see, no
Not
place.
enough room for everyone.
25, 27, 30 rooms they make it. No room now. More 30 rooms. After that, 2 rooms. You see? And this is no Kartik time. It's Kartik over. From August it's going on.
You can give class in the courtyard.
And a big hall is there. waiting for my Krishna. He don't like to. This your room and everything is there. Your meeting place, everything is there. Here small room, but you have a big. So basement is for you, my Baba. I'm telling you. Honest, what you. Out. They are waiting for you. My time is to go. Now you have to come forward to help us. Right? And Gopika? You see?
Don't say these crazy things.
This is the beautiful thing. Truth you have to always accept. What is truth? Truth is that Sridhar Maharaj said to die to live. When you start living in your place, his physical body is already dead. This plastic body is not moving. But if you are living for dying, then it will always survive. I already left this to live in my spiritual body. I don't bother when plastic body become deteriorate. From 2 years I was up and down like a mystic power. Awesome, eh? Gopika? My core, then some different thing, sometimes this, like a effect of the stars. But no problem. Still you see my face and everything is look good. Only I cannot walk now. Right? No problem. Every moment has to be in this. For this grade.
Krishna Chandra is also in this grade. He can
Krishna,
go in any
see,
moment.
I learned what I learned from him. If I have known his association, I am nowhere. By his mercy, his kindness, he make me, I was going to Switzerland. I went there from Switzerland. One astrologer, and he's very realized person. He said, "You go to Europe?" I say, "Yes, I'm all traveling Europe." You go to Switzerland also? I say, "Yes." From 1-2 years I start going. So, he said, "You will get realization there." To me. Really, honestly. And then that realization will come, then your life will be very useful. He said, "Hey, really, you are here?"
Yes.
My God, big hug to you. Give Krishna Chandra, give to him, I will get it. He's from Estonia.
I know him.
Yeah. Very happy to see you. Very nice. Very nice. So he said to me, "You will get the realizations there." And really, by his grace, so many devotees love I get. I see everything. More and more realization start. So I remember that day, I was sitting in one house and he said, His mercy, His guidance. Yeah. Yeah, Bhakti, you come on. That is fulfill everything. Yeah. We are only missing, we are always practicing in Jnana and Vairagya. Bhakti Devi come, then everything is fulfilled.
No, it's the other way.
No. You see from Croatia, you know. Yeah.
Krishna Chanda, you can speak something about
Please, give mic.
transcendental greed.
I mean, give mic, huh?
Greed.
No, please. No, 9.
Really, I came to listen, Maharaja.
Arey, listen, I am a student in your presence. He say, say yes or no. He say, one day I call him, what to do now? He say, Maharaj, read Adi Leela 4 canto. Adi Leela 4 canto, Radhe Radhe. I start reading that, I never end that. Adi Leela 4 canto. When I start on and on that. Everything is in Adi Leela 4 canto. We read, and if you finish means you got some realization. Radhe. Adi Leela 4 canto means you never end that chapter. That is Adi Leela 4 canto. No, it's over now. You are my teacher, and in your presence a student cannot talk. No.
I'm in a different mood now, Maharaja.
Oh, that mood say. Oh, I keep for you, and he's here. You see my madness? I know that you will come today. As per calculation, I know that. I'm telling morning time we are discussing. You go, Suniti. Bring all of them there. Then I say something. Not clear.
Maybe at the end I can.
I have one question.
Yes, say me.
You were speaking about the spiritualist and the religionist.
Right.
When we are in religious practice, we do everything to show that I am very good, I am religious. If we do it from the spiritual point of view, from our inner consciousness that I am servant and dasi, then we become natural and we don't have to make a show. So is there something in between? Or is it black or white? How?
Black and white.
Black or white?
There is no in between anything. Then everything. Spiritual means you have to see yourself. You cannot see anyone. And if you see anyone, give your judgment to others, then you are religious. You have to watchful to yourself where I am going, my words were going, my activities were bringing to me, and what my greed is, and do it. That is spirituality. If the greed is there, you will do this. If there is no greed, you cannot do this. So this spiritual practice is a difficult thing. Religious practice, easy one. And spiritual means you are happy like a Krishna Chandra. He is happy to not meet anyone. We respect it because many wants to meet, but you hide from that. Means you want to be in your spiritual realization. Spirituality is the only way to connect. Other way means religious practice make us goodness. I will be very good, but never try to be a pure good. Pure goodness will not come because our nature, true nature, Bhagavad Gita is telling, independency will never go. Marginal. Yeah. And second thing, I am independent also because Krishna has also independency. The super soul nature comes to the soul. I want to be free, independent, like his nature is free. This cannot move. I want to be free, I want to be marginal. Krishna cannot help for this. He has no capacity to help for this. He can keep it, but he cannot help. He said, but when you not be really honest with that, then he said, okay, you are really in goodness. I will move you to pure goodness if you are serious for that. What seriousness? Greed is there. If you have a real greed, then he sent to Gurudev. Gurudev helping, and by his grace, there are two weaknesses more. My mind is jumping like this, and my ego is very high. So Gurudev used me to down ego service. And mind, slowly chant and balance your mind. The mind is balancing. Mind can balance by chanting, and my ego can be down by service. It's without no possible to bring down to the ego without service. And no judge that only I will do my family service. Anyone come, you have to see that Lord is coming, my lover is coming to me. I have to serve with my heart. You think that you are a small servant to serve. This is for you. I am for this. No much than this. Service and chanting. There is two things to do. And that way, life starts realizing. Because mind is peaceful, mind will be peaceful, realization will flow. And realization when flow, without realization we no understand. I read so many things, but without realization you not keep for yourself. It goes and out. When you prepare more and you don't realize that, means like you go to the school and you sit to make homework, it's not your subject. You make homework, make in your writing something, your feeling, that is your realization. And that's become books. Your realizations is a book. Realization is the way of the mercy. That is mercy when realization starts flowing. Very simple. No make complicated life. His spiritual life is so comfortable and easy, like swimming in the flow. You go in the flow of the water and you only lie down in the water, water will bring you to the goal where the flow is there. And struggling in this material life that you are swimming against the flow. That is material life. Simple. You swim, and you see the result, what happening after your tiredness? Nothing much. Right? Radhe, now your time.
I have many questions, Maharaj.
Yeah. Yeah. Radhe. Jai Nitai.
Maharaj said, now it's a time for realizations. Huh?
Your mercy will happen, my life will be changed with that.
In the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, there's a question, what is Atma Maya Sambandha?
Jaho.
What is the relationship between me as an eternal soul and this material creation? And if anyone thinks there is a relation, this is untrue. It's not real. But then the question is coming, but if I as an eternal, blissful, wonderful soul have never ever been touched and never ever been in relation with millions and millions of creations that I am inside already since unlimited lifetimes, then how is it that a material energy could ever influence this consciousness if we are not in connection? So this is only the inconceivable power of Paramatma, of the Supreme Lord. So this means, according to every moment's decision I have, He is making arrangements. Krishna Bhuli Se Jiva Nadir Bhagir Bhukya Atta Eva Mayatari Le Sansara. And if a moment of indifference to the service of Priyalal, of Radha and Krishna,
Yeah.
he starts making arrangements according this and gives in the consciousness a belief that I think I have a relation. But, like Maharaj said, when I came inside his room, he spoke about the need of lust. You can go anywhere in Vrindavan, at any kata, such sentences you would not hear. Really, because it's like an impossible thing. If Paramatma is giving me the vision and the consciousness according to my desires I have, and since Anadikal, since a time without a beginning, I have been indifferent to him, how could I suddenly develop such an intense greed? And he's just giving me that what I send out in my consciousness, and it was always external things. So that's why my consciousness always stayed on the surface. But he made a very special arrangement.
Yeah.
This is the Akarshana Shakti. Krishna is inconceivably attractive. And by a slow contact, we start to realize every desire I ever had in this creation was really just entering this extreme attractive nature of him. Every plan I ever had since I'm in this material world was always looking for him. So, but what is this Akarshana Shakti in Krishna? That's what even Krishna becomes fascinated of. So this is our Swamini. And Srimati Radhika's first little drop, how she pushes herself in the consciousness of the Jiva, is called Shraddha.
Yeah.
Suddenly, in the soul, there manifests. We don't know exactly, it's not from us, but suddenly it's there. We feel Shraddhi Shakti Vishwas Koheshu Dridhanishtai Krishna Bhakti Hari Sarva Karma. I only have one duty to do.
Yeah.
I don't have many things. I only have to put my consciousness fully on this wonderful divine couple. Sarva karma krita hoy. Everything else will be done. So, but this conviction that is coming in the soul cannot be produced by ourselves. This is the presence of this first, slightest, little energy of Srimati Radhika. This is called Shraddha Devi. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And suddenly this, and everything that is influenced in Krishna, this is by this inconceivable power, and even Krishna will be again and again astonished. For that person who has the power to astonish everyone in the whole creation, he is being astonished by the presence of that very personality that somehow came in this soul in the form of Shraddha Devi. And once Radhika took her seat, it will again and again increase. One will never ever be and peaceful and said, I will just do this. No, it will expand forever, eternally. So Maharaj, maybe you can speak on Shandadevi some words. I was just giving Upakam introduction.
One time I was traveling in America and I see one church and then I see 4 words there: faith, hope, love and God. I sit and I am meditating. What is this? Then I see if I have no faith, I am a hopeless person. And I block in my hopelessness. Faith goes, hopelessness is coming. Faith is there, hope is there. Faith gone, hopelessness will come. If you see in any life, hopelessness is there because there is no faith. And no faith means hopelessness. I say, okay, if the faith is there, hope is there, then what is after? Love is important. Love will come, hope is there, mercy is love will come. That is Radhika. Goddess of love is Radhika. There is no out of that. And God means Savior. Who is Savior? Lover of Radhika is the only Savior. Love creates the Savior.
Jai Ho.
If love is not come, what is this? The Bible is telling you can mystic power, by mystic power you can move the mountains. But if you have no love for God, it's useless. No use. Your mystic power is nothing. If you have a capacity by logic argument to collect 10,000 people, but if you have no love for God, come this side more. Please come to be comfortable to Krishna. Come here.
I'm fine.
No, please come. He has to be comfortable.
I'm very comfortable now.
Yeah, please, comfortable. No asana. What is this? Yeah. If you have no love for the God, it's like a playing drum. So love is the important thing. Love is make you to close with God. Only God can come by your love. What is Kartik Maas in Vrindavan? Mother Jasoda bind to whom? Who bind whole universe. With his control he bind, and mother bind with his love. And Radhika bind with her love. Gopis bind with her love. Who control whole universe, he He cannot move out from Vrindavan. Only by love. He forget his godness. Supremacy. And I think he becomes supreme because of only Krishna can give love. So he becomes supreme. If he has missing this love, he is only Narayan. Nobody says supreme to him. Because of Vrindavan love he received, so he becomes supreme. This is the supremeness that love is more important than other thing. He showed this. That is his supreme power. In love he can do anything. That is his beauty. Radhe. So faith, hope make love. I answer your question. I don't love Krishna. I'm not tears come for Krishna. Because of love of my Radharani, he becomes supreme. That is the beauty. No? Sadhu, Sadhu Sangha, Shraddha. When Shraddha comes, जय बाबा की जय।
महाराज जी हम यहाँ से जाएंगे, हम नहीं जाएंगे।
क्या बाबा क्या बात करते हैं?
सब रसोई में घुसता है, सब हल्ला करती है, फिर ये लोग भी काम ऐसे कर रहे हैं, रसोई में तो कहे उन लोग भी गलती करता है, हमको तो खुद भी गौरव हो जाता है, फिर प्रसाद हो जाता है, हल्ला करना शुरू कर दी।
अच्छा हम बात करेंगे बाबा, ऐसा मत कहिए। ए बाबा, श्रद्धा साधु संगा, साधु संगा। When sadhu sangha happens, then bhajan kriya starts. And bhajan is there, anartha cannot come. Anartha nivritti. Bhajan, anartha cannot enter. When anartha nivritti goes, then Nishtha is coming. And Nishtha cannot come without Sarup. Sarup will wake up, Nishtha will come. Your relation is fixed, firm faith will come. Without Sarup, your identification of relationship, Nishtha cannot come. And Nishtha comes, then other things start happening. Yeah. Radhe Radhe Go